Hello, YouTube. Second YouTube video. I'm recording the intro, obviously while I'm driving, but the way I was feeling this morning made me want to come on here and tell y'all about it in a way that I cannot put into short form content like Instagram and TikTok and stuff. So you guys are stuck with me. So this morning I woke up and it was a rough day right off the bat. I closed at the bar last night, got done about 11 o'clock, went to bed about 2 o'clock probably. Unforeseen circumstances. I still had to get my meals in, a couple of things like that. But this morning I woke up and I was so tired and so sore that I just didn't go to work. Well, I used sick time. The sick time isn't the point. The way that I was feeling afterwards is the point. I immediately felt like a fucking failure. I'm 18 years old and I convinced myself that I'm behind all the time and that my circumstances would be different if I had made different choices, which sure, maybe they would. I had an almost $40,000 scholarship to go to nursing school last year and I dropped out one day before classes started. I knew that career would make me money, plenty of money. My mom's a nurse. Many of my family members are in the medical field. And that's really why I wanted to do it. I saw the money they make and I wanted the same thing for myself. And I still want to make money. That's never not been my goal. Not my main goal, but having money is always nice. And you need money to do certain things. Don't act like you don't. If I had gone to nursing school for 4 years, even with that scholarship, probably like $100,000 in debt, I wouldn't be fulfilled. I would be making that same amount of money. I would be a nurse. I would have a career, but I wouldn't be happy. And I just knew it. I could feel it. Like, if I do this, I will not be happy. I told my parents, I talked to them. They were sitting outside on the porch, and I said, "Can I talk to you guys?" This was 2 days before my classes were supposed to start, mind you. I had already gone through the entire application process. Like, everything was set. I was gonna go to class 2 days after that. And I told them, look, this is not what I want to do. I know it's not. I'm absolutely sure of it. And at that time, I was doing social media already. I had only a TikTok account then, and it had 2,600 followers probably. That account ended up getting banned later, but that's another story. And after a long conversation, it was established that I was not going to go to school. I had already had in my head that I wasn't going anyway, so I wasn't. Fast forward 9 months later, here we are now. I work a warehouse job. I also work as a bartender. I also do DoorDash sometimes on the side. I make nowhere near as much money as I would be making if I was a nurse. Technically, I wouldn't be making money for 3 more years, but still. And I chose that so I could pursue bodybuilding, first of all, and social media, second of all. Those are really the only 2 things that I'm passionate about. That probably sounds like kind of bummy to some people, but I don't give a fuck, bro. Those are the 2 things I love. I love working out. I love helping people with their fitness, and I love seeing the fulfillment that people get when I help them. That's what I want to do. And now my social media has turned into a little bit more than that. I mean, I have followers. A lot of it is from the weed content, which is cool. That's super cool on the side. But, my main goal has always been the bodybuilding aspect. I love it. And I really want to compete one day. I don't have the greatest genetics, but I still want to compete. I'm talking about, I have a super wide waist, but whatever. Either way, this is the career I chose. And days like these, when I wake up depressed, doubting myself the most, I'm the most unsure of the future, I have to remember why I started. I started because I couldn't find fulfillment. I still don't have that fulfillment, if I'm being honest. I'm working towards finding that fulfillment. I'm definitely closer. And I don't want to say I don't have fulfillment, but I'm closer to finding it than I was. That's also been a long process, just learning to give thanks to God. I don't talk about religion ever on social media, ever. But the last few months, I have gotten much closer to God, and I've realized that I'm taken care of. Either way, I am taken care of. And that's, a lot of people think it's ridiculous. There's no evidence for God. There's no physical evidence. for God. And I agree, man. That was my deterrent from believing in God for so long. And I still doubt all the time. I won't lie to you. But I can catch myself now in those moments of doubt when I'm feeling stressed and realize I'm taken care of. I chose this path for a reason. I chose to go down this route, even though it's harder, even though there's a much higher failure rate, much higher rate of people giving up on this path. I refuse to be one of them. This is what I want to do. Truly what I want to do. I am true to myself. Then it will work out. I won't stop until it does work out. Do you understand? So there's a 0% chance that it doesn't work out because I won't stop until it does. This is going to come with road bumps, plenty of obstacles along the way. It already has. I've had a couple accounts get banned. Fuck. It's ridiculous. Either way, this is the path that I chose. And if you're in the same situation, regretting not taking a path that you could have taken quite a while ago, stop thinking about it. You didn't do it. I didn't go to nursing school. Even though I think about it sometimes, I'm not going to regret not going to nursing school when this works out. When I have 100K on Instagram or a mil on Instagram, 100K on YouTube, it's not going to matter. I'm not going to be thinking about when I went to nursing school, what I should have done with my life. Again, popularity, money, clout, social media, that's the biggest upside and biggest motivator doing stuff like this. But it's also the thought that, wow, one day I could really be getting paid and I could be supporting my family off of what I'm truly passionate about. I could be sharing my passion with everyone, with the entire world, and be getting paid to do it. Just the idea of that, just the thought is more motivating and more appealing to me than having a guaranteed $70,000 every year from nursing. I would rather take the bigger risk for the much bigger reward than not take the risk for less of a reward. I'm in the earliest stages of getting a following. There are some people who genuinely follow my content now, like my Instagram, my social media. Certain people actually keep up with me and watch me and are influenced by me. And that's a crazy thing to think about. Just know, if you are one, or if you're seeing this in the future, I am going to try my absolute best, my absolute hardest, until this works out. I'm going to strive for excellence, no matter what. And there are things that I need to work on. We will address them. Failure is expected. I want to fail. Honestly, I want to have some failures just so I can keep going. Because every time I fail, do something wrong, and I get back up and I keep going, even though I just embarrassed myself or something I did just flopped or something I spent money on didn't work out, every time I keep going afterwards, I become stronger. I become more confident. I become more knowledgeable. I become better. This entire process is just an adaptation until I figure it out. I'm going to figure it out, bro. And I'm telling myself this. I have days like this morning where I didn't even think I could figure it out. And I still don't know what I'm going to do, but I know it's going to work out. I'm not worried. I'm not stressed. Give it all to God, man. You're taken care of. If you can truly realize that you're taken care of and let things go that stress you out, you're going to be so much better off, bro. I'm telling you. This was 100% a yap session. I'll post another regular video sometime in the future.